You are watching FOH Comedy TV. Ant Live is your host, FOH Comedy TV. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's me, Ant Live, Anthony, aka T-Bone, whatever you want to call me. Um, got this little FOH movement going on. I'm up late, can't sleep, you know, things going on, things in my mind. And I was laying here reminiscing, thinking back and stuff like that. And like I said, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna get on this webcam and hit y'all with a little story or two. Basically, these stories, I might hit you with one story. This is definitely a FOH story. For those that don't know what FOH means, FOH means fuck out of here. So this is definitely a FOH story. Check it out, right? So now I'm laying here and I'm thinking back, thinking about different stuff. And this one story comes across. And I was like, wow, this story is crazy. This story got to be told. You do understand though, whatever story I give you, whether you think it's funny, whether you don't think it's funny, it really don't matter. It's just a story. To me, it's comical. That's why I said it's FOH Comedy TV. To me, this is some funny stuff. Anyway, let me get to the story. Um, Imagine taking a shit and eating dinner at the same time. Yes, I said it. I did say it. Imagine taking a shit and eating dinner at the same time. Check it. You got a plate of food in his hand. See his hand? And you got the fork in the other hand. See that hand? And you're eating and you're on the toilet taking a shit. It's a true story. When I was being told that, I was like, are you serious? You could eat and shit at the same time? Like when you hungry and you got to shit, you don't want to wait to eat, and you starving, so you gonna shit and eat at the same time. Wow. So I'm listening to this and I'm bugging like, nah, this ain't true. You lying. You lying. You don't shit and eat at the same time. Nah, you can't be doing that. So yeah, let me paint this little picture for you. Check this out. You got some collard greens, you got some yams, some chicken, macaroni and cheese. You sitting on the toilet, you know what I mean? And you got that plate of food in your hand. Now, mind you, you're shitting. This is doodle. Doodle is falling out your butt. It's hitting the water, splash, plop, plop, splash. This is doodle. It's coming out your butt. And at the same time, while you letting doodle out your butt, you're eating food. You're putting collard greens in your mouth. You might be chewing on a chicken bone, and doodle is falling out your ass. Like, how do you do that? How do you eat and shit at the same time? Like, I've never ever heard any shit like that. And to me personally, honestly, I mean, I'm a little tipsy, but I would never ever ever tell anyone that I shit and eat at the same time. And no, it's not me. I don't do that. That's disgusting. I could never do that. Hell no. I can't shit and eat at the same time. Like, who does that? That's crazy. But I was being told the story, and I was like, wow, I gotta ask you this question. I have to ask you this question. And I'm pretty sure some of you folks out there have done the same thing, because I know I've done it. When that real hard one don't want to come out, or when that big one come out, you make that face. Like, ooh, and then you gotta pause, and you might squinch up. So I'm like, okay, go. While you're eating, and that hard one comes, do you continue to eat and squinch at the same time while that hard one is dropping? Or do you pause, do your shit, let it drop, and then continue to eat. And homeboy got mad at me because I asked that. Like, how you gonna get mad at me because I'm asking that? Yeah, like, wouldn't you be? I'm curious. Wouldn't you be curious if that hard one, that big hard one, is falling out your ass, and you got that plate of food? I know me, B. I'd have dropped the plate. When that hard, strenuous one, I'd have dropped the plate. It wouldn't have been no more food. The food would have been all over the fucking floor. Like, how do you eat and shit at the same time? Like, that's the FOH story. And, that's the purpose of this movement. Um, is to create a buzz on FOH. For me, anyway, I got a little T-shirt line. You see the hat? Damn, matching T-shirt. FOH. Fuck out of here. Once again, for those who don't know what FOH means, you should by now means fuck out of here. That's a fuck out of here story. I ain't never heard no shit like that. How you doodle and eat your dinner at the same time. Like, dude could eat whatever it is. Like, dog, he got a dinner plate. Like, he has a dinner table in the bathroom with him. Like, the fucking dinner is right there. He got juice or soda on this side. And homeboy will shit. Drink juice, drink soda, pick the plate back up. This is all while he's on the toilet. Like, who does that? Who shits and eat at the same time? I ain't never ever heard no shit like that. I heard smoking a cigar. For those that smoke weed, you might smoke an L while you letting that load out. That's different. Someone might even drink a beer while they letting it load out. But to eat actual food while you're shitting on the toilet? Come on. Seriously? That's not one of these? You see this? Fuck out of here. But time out. Time out. This is what I thought of. And I had to ask this question too, and he got upset with me again. I had to ask him. I said, dog, you're shitting, right? Shit stinks. The food you had under normal circumstances, the food smells good. So, but you in the bathroom, the door is closed. Uh, you ain't got a fan or a vent in your bathroom, so your shit, the smell from doodle is gonna overpower the smell of your food. So, to me, my opinion, and I had to ask him this: when you're eating that food, you're smelling shit. Don't it seem like you're actually eating shit because you smell doodle? Like, how do you eat food with the scent of doodle is going in your nose? Can you do that? He got mad at me and kicked me out the crib. Like, what? Honestly, what the fuck you thought I was gonna ask you? Like, what you thought I was gonna say? I was gonna sit there and agree with what you're doing? You're shitting. You're dropping waste out your ass while you're eating food. Like, dog, how you gonna get full? You're letting the load out and you're eating. That shit is going right out of you. That shit is disgusting. You're smelling doodle. How do you smell doodle and eat dinner at the same time? This nigga eats Subway sandwiches on the toilet, drinks soda on the toilet. This shit is crazy. I ain't never heard nothing like that. But anyway, I ain't trying to be on here too long. Once again, this is FOH Comedy TV. You'll probably see me next week. I got a bunch of funny stories. Like I said, whether you think it's funny or not, it's up to you. You're the critic. Uh, but it's a movement, FOH movement. Another thing too, this here is me. Don't don't copy it. Don't steal it. None of that. If you think it's hot, I will definitely see your ass. Anyway, one love. FOH for the, they calling me. They calling me. They see me. Wow. Anyway, I'll let your boy. For those who know me on Facebook and on Twitter, uh, the t-shirt line and the hat is launched. Inbox me. For those that know me, call me if you need a shirt, you need a hat. I got female shirts as well. Support the movement, FOH movement. Um, Once again, we coming TV, FOH comedy. Holla at me.